The time is 6 o'clock on this Thursday evening, 22nd of June, 2017. Time now for the Beer Channel 6 o'clock news on this Thursday evening, June 22nd, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. We have a time of 6 o'clock, and our top story on the Peter Channel 6 o'clock news on this Thursday evening is Washington, where Senate Republicans rolled out their health care plan Thursday, and within hours, the bill was already on shaky ground. President Trump said on Thursday that he does not have tapes of the private conversation with then FBI Director James B. Comey, finally ended the mystery of his own creation that began last month when he suggested he had probably recorded their talks. A Canadian Special Operations sniper shot an Islamic State fighter from nearly 2.2 miles away, the Toronto-based Globe and Mail newspaper reported on Thursday. Federal appeal court rules in favor of Brendan Dassey. Cindy weakened her troubled direction Thursday, but still brought heavy rain, probable winds, and threat to flooded already the soaked U.S. Gulf Coast. Iowa City, Iowa. President Trump's put down wind energy as this Iowa rally was announced Thursday across the state, which takes pride in position as a national leader in wind generation. A former U.S. diplomatic officer has been arrested and charged with giving the top secret documents to a Chinese agent, according to an affidavit with 60-year-old Kevin Molloy from Virginia instead of traveled to Shanghai in March and April 2017. The Canadian man who accused a 7 airport officer outside the Transportation Security Administration at a Michigan airport on Wednesday in Clinton had been allegedly tried to buy a gun in the United States but failed, David Ghost, the FBI said. For the second time in 4 days, the White House barred TV cameras from a media briefing on Thursday and prohibited live audio broadcasts. A man who walked into the Columbia Pizza restaurant with a Salt River attendant on investigating entering a room and stuff Pizzagate is scheduled to be sentenced. In states looking to legalize pot, police and politicians often grapple with that same hard question how will that affect road safety. 7 California police are searching for a motorcycle was involved in an alleged road rage incident and injured one person on Wednesday. A prominent Japanese politician is drawn death and controversy after sedition ordering North Koreans should be starved to death. A junior Japanese lawmaker has resigned after a recording leaked to a press sounds like she was mercilessly hidden an employee. Seoul, South Korea. Nearly 8% of South Korea's third resumption of long suspended Korean dialogue is supported of a survey by a presidential advisory council showed on Thursday. Seoul, a special advisor to South Korean President Moon Jae-in called Thursday for flexibility on the North Korean nuclear issue. The Supreme Court said Thursday that the U.S. government can't strip immigrants of citizenship if they lied about irrelevant matters during the application process. For the first time in more than 40 years, grizzly bears and Yellowstone National Park are leaving the federal government's endangered species list. President Trump said he did not order conversation with former FBI Director James Comey to be recorded in speculation that such tapes existed. Dozens of protesters, many of them physically disabled in wheelchairs, staged a sit-in outside the office of Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. Albert man cleared in the rape case after Walt theft at house party was arrested. B. Bristol County Community College approval for casino training program gets approved. In the past few months, Uber spotted and veered off the road in a scandal ridden path and a fast movement hit right Ellen Firm has had her feature one woman after another tries to keep from totaling its image. Many kids have been making millions of robocalls, face the biggest FCC fine. A tiny internet service provider sued Comcast alleged cable giant as our country has cut the small companies' wires in order to take over. Look at that stocks now. End of the day, down 12% reports at 21,397.29. SP 5 down 11 points at 24,34.50, and Nasdaq up 2.73 points at 62.36.69. All bird eggs have the same function to protect and to nurture a growing chick, but they come in brutal array shapes that's variety has puzzled biologists for centuries. In a false color photograph taken by the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter on June 5th, the small bulldog in the center is NASA's Curiosity rover. Greta Paltrow's $120 stickers get smacked down by an man as her lifestyle website Coupa has been a product of Soleil, the former top NASA scientist called BS, the product of Bobby Sticker called Body Vibes, claims to use the same detector carbon material that NASA uses in spacesuits. A planetary mass object the size of Mars may be lurking in the outer solar system. There's no strong evidence that anything prevents Alzheimer's disease, but a few common sense practices may help delay memory loss, a panel expert said Thursday. American same-sex habits and contraceptive use haven't changed in much of the past decade, according to a new report from the National Survey of Family Growth, which is administered by the United States Centers for Disease Control. What have been told with the name of the priest started walk around 3,000 years ago has been found and never been more complex than researchers ever believed. Picture this. You're sitting down for an al fresco summer dinner. Pork chops. You're taking your first bite. Melvin out perfectly clear and how to avoid the Lone Star tick, aka the ticks that give some people meat allergies. Peter Chell News Time is 6:05 with that new wing into the report. In Hartland, Vermont, Interstate 91, north of meter 64, 2 tractor-trailer units collided. 1 leaking using cooking oil. And in Manchester, New Hampshire, Engine 8, rescue on Charlie response on 909 East Industrial Park Drive. Johnson and Dix confirmed 40-gallon fuel spill in Manchester, New Hampshire. Now, look at sports. Boston Red Sox have the night off tomorrow to begin a 3-game series against the LA Angels at Fenway Park. Okay, take a look at some Major League Baseball scores played this afternoon. Milwaukee Brewers at the Pittsburgh Pirates 4-2. Texas Rangers pounded the Toronto Blue Jays 11-4. Philadelphia Phillies over the St. Louis Cardinals 5-1. No score between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. There's the Diamondbacks all with Colorado Rockies 10-3 and the Houston Astros leading the Oakland Athletics 11-3. The Boston Celtics will have the opportunity to pick the third overall pick to be traded into the 2017 NBA draft. That's possibly as a tepid first. Spectators on Zoom, Boston will open the use pick on. Kansas City, Missouri, the Chiefs extended contract Andy Reid on Thursday, but will be looking at a new general manager after parting ways with John Dorsey. When Marcus Aldridge signed with the Spurs, it felt like a word workout because it is the Spurs players who go from center to naturally find success as long as they play the system. If the 2017 NBA draft is anything like the days leading up to it, we could be looking at every night the Brooklyn trades may wind up turning the board upside down. Peter Jones on News 6:06 on this Thursday evening, and it's time for traffic in terms of the pot. Beep beep! Let's study up inventory what is still on else one of its model ways to the traffic on the commuter rail. Frank Line, train 721, 545 after and stop by 5 minutes after between substation and Forge Park 495. And Thursday on looking good. Okay, I was in byways of New England. Let's start you off down in Rhode Island, where 295 is the southbound side. It is so between Johnston and Cranston. 295 on the northbound side, also between Warwick and Cranston. 95 on the northbound side, back between Warwick and Providence. 95 on the southbound side, between Protected and downtown Providence. 195 westbound side, so between Seacock and downtown Providence. Out of the East Bay bridges, Jamestown, Newport, and Mount Bridges out. Looking good. Out of the Cape 6 from Summerton on Orleans. Trains looking from Bourne to Falmouth. Out in southeastern Massachusetts, 95 southbound between 120 and Canton, out of 495 and Foxborough, 24 to southbound side. It is back to between 495 and 44 in the random stretch. 3 on the southbound side. It is back between Marshfield and Kingston. 3 on the southbound side. Hipper again after 44 in Plymouth. Boston vicinity, 120 in the southbound side. It's Lago between Route 2 and Lexington and 9. And then Braintree split 120 on the northbound side. Lowell and Braintree split. And then Hipper again between 20 and Waltham and Route 2 and Lexington and Route 120 on the northbound side. Back to between Burlington and 9, Lindenfield, 120 southbound side, split Denver, Lindenfield. South Expressway on southbound side, so between the split and the Mass Pike. South Expressway on the northbound side, so between Quincy and downtown Boston. 93 and both ends back up in the downtown Boston. Mass Pike westbound side, so between Austin Brett, Tolls all the way on Natick. Mass Pike eastbound side, Lowell between Natick all the way on around the Logan Airport, Boston, and South Mass Pike and both ends back up in the downtown Boston from South Boston on the Logan Airport. 93 and both ends back between Boston and Somerville, and then northbound side hit fix again from Stone Banana, Route 128 in Redding, and then hit fix again between around 495 and Lawrence. Route 3 in the northbound side, so between Burlington and Route 40 in Chelmsford. 495 on the north southbound side is backed up between Marlborough and Westborough, and about 495 on the northbound side, back between Route 9 and Westborough all the way to Route 290 in Marlborough. 495 on the southbound side, so between 120, Route 20 in Lawrence area to Route 2 in Littleton. 485 on the northbound side, back between Route 3 and Lowell, all the way up to Lawrence. Mass Pike westbound side, back between Millbury Island, 290 in Auburn and Worcester stretch. 91 on the northbound side, it's back to between East Longmeadow and then down Route 57 and 91 headed towards Springfield. 84 eastbound side, also for the Hartford stretch. 84 westbound and eastbound side, also on Waterbury. And I-84 eastbound side, it's between New York, Connecticut border, all the way to Newtown, Connecticut. 95 on both ends back to New Haven between 91 and West Haven, and 95 on the northbound side, back to the Brentford stretch. 95 on the northbound side, so between Greenwich and Fairfield, and 95 on the southbound side, so the Sanford stretch. Merritt Parkway eastbound side, so between Greenwich and Bridgeport. Up north, the Vermont remaining hours are looking good. Peter Childers on 6:09, now 6:10 on this Thursday evening, and it's time now for a weather report, and it turned out to be a gorgeous Thursday in the weather department. Turned out to be a beauty of a day on a Thursday with beautiful sunshine, low humidity, and comfortable temperature. So if you had any outdoor activity like walking and any outdoor activity, including swimming, all outdoor activities to go, as it was a terrific Thursday today. Right now, current conditions at .NET 6:10 p.m. on this Thursday evening. 82 degrees on temperature, dew about 56 degrees, humidity at 41%, and barometer 20.89 inches. Okay, looking at current conditions around region. A2 in Boston, A1 in Bedford, A2 in Pittsburgh and Worcester, pair 75s. In Beverly and Gloucester, it's A4. Norwood, A2 in Taunton, 77. In Bedford, it's A1 in Plymouth, 75 in Falmouth. 72 in Chatham, 75 in Provincetown, 73 in Martha's Vineyard, 68 in Nantucket, it's A1 in Providence. 75 in Montauk, 77 in Islip, 79 in New York City, A2 in Bridgeport, New Haven, and Meriden. Pair 81s in Waterbury and Denver, A4 in Hartford and Winslow, Connecticut, A2 in Springfield. 79 in Greenfield, Massachusetts, 81 in Albany and Sarah Springs, 73 Rutland, Vermont, 77 in Bennington, Nevada, Vermont, 77 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, 79 in New Hampshire, 77 in New Hampshire, 81 in Manchester and Nashua and Corcoran and Laconia, New Hampshire, and Portland, Maine, and 75 degrees in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Okay, looking at surface map around the country, it shows station front stretching a line from Nevada, stretching all the way down the Colorado Rockies and moving down to Minnesota and merging cold from the Northern Great Lakes from Minnesota up to Wisconsin with a low pressure. Up in the Northern Great Lakes, a warm front stretching from Ontario, stretching down New York State and station front off the Mid-Atlantic coast, and a front of my stretch line from Western Carolinas up to the Mid-Atlantic states with a high pressure in the eastern Tennessee Valley. This is a low pressure, which is a remnant vicinity from Texas and a front of my stretch from Texas down to Mississippi. And a front of my stretching on line from Western Washington down to Oregon, and another front of my stretch from Oregon down into Mexico. And another front of my stretching line from Colorado Rockies all the way down to the western Texas around the Rio Grande Valley with a barrage of low pressure stretching on the line for the western plains down the western California Pacific coast. And high pressure ridges also on eastern portions of Montana, from North Dakota stretching up to Manitoba. 86 degrees on temperature in Detroit, 83 in Pittsburgh, 87 in Washington, D.C., 81 in Atlanta, Georgia, 88 in Miami, Florida, it's 89 Dallas, Texas, it's 96 in Brownsville, Texas, it is 85 out in Kansas City, 80 in Chicago, 89 in Omaha, Nebraska, 68 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, it's 98 out in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87 in Denver, Colorado, 85 in Salt Lake City, 66 in Great Falls, Montana, it's 73 out in Seattle, 77 in San Francisco, 73 in Los Angeles, California, and look at the heat in the Southwest, a dry version of the heat. 109 in Las Vegas and 110 in Phoenix. Okay, let us take a look at the radar, and it shows. Shows in a line of rain showers. Actually, batch of rain showers popping up all of a sudden on a line west of Manchester, pushing up 89 towards Lebanon, and seeing some spotty rain showers on the line from northwest of Gloversville up to New York Adirondacks. And we got another line of rain showers up to the eastern portion of Maine, and spotty rain showers at extreme north portions of New Hampshire. And we got a line of heavy band of rain showers and stretch line of Hazelton and Indiana stretching, and a heavy band of rain showers around Indiana, Pennsylvania, and a heavy band of rain showers around Toledo, Ohio. And rain around the Erie, Pennsylvania stretch. And this is the remnants of Cindy's rain showers. Clusters of showers and thunderstorms line from eastern Texas, stretching west of Louisiana, and up around Arkansas and down to Mississippi, and stretching down from southwestern and northeastern portions of Alabama, and the northwestern portions of Georgia, including the Atlanta area, and eastern portions of Tennessee, and eastern portions of Kentucky. And clusters of showers and storms stretching line from eastern North Carolina and South Carolina, and raining around southeastern portions of Georgia, and raining around the western Florida, including the Tampa area, and popcorn clusters of showers and storms from Colorado down to New Mexico, and Atlanta, and rain showers and storms from Montana up for Saskatchewan, up around Alberta, stretching on Ontario and the western portion of Quebec, and a popcorn cluster of showers and storms around Newfoundland, And raining around the western portion of Alberta and spotty rain showers in Yosemite Valley, California, and southeastern portion of Nevada down to southwestern Utah. All right. The latest on Cindy. It is now a tropical depression. The latest 5 p.m. advisory. Tropical depression Cindy continues to produce heavy rainfall from the lower Mississippi Valley to the southeast and Ohio Valley. Flash flood warnings are in effect for a small portion of central Alabama. Flash flood warnings and flood advisories are in effect from East Texas into the lower Mississippi Valley, northward into the Tennessee and Ohio valleys, and the central Appalachians are tornado watch in effect for the eastern portion of the lower Mississippi Valley and most of Mississippi and Alabama. At 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 2100 UTC, the center of Sydney was located in latitude 31.9, north of longitude 93.7 in the west. Tropical depression Sydney is currently associated with scattered showers and thunderstorms rotating around the center part to East Texas and lower Mississippi Valley. Radar and surface observations show a cluster of thunderstorms in extreme eastern Texas, and with scattered showers and thunderstorms across Louisiana and thunderstorms moving northward across Arkansas. There is also a secondary plume of moisture around moving across eastern Mississippi and Alabama, and producing thunderstorms across both of these states in addition to western Georgia. A swell of live to moderate rain is moving northward toward the Tennessee and Ohio valleys in addition to Carolinas. Tropical depression Cindy will weaken as it keeps a northward track tonight and will begin turning around northeastward by Friday morning as it weakens to a post-tropical cyclone, everything into western Tennessee, moving to central Kentucky by Friday evening. The primary threat with the storm is moderate heavy rain throughout the lower Mississippi Valley, southeast, and eastward and into the central Appalachian. The maximum sustained winds are near 25 miles or 40 kilometers with higher gusts and minimum set pressure 999 millibars. Triumph of 50 inches. And rainfall, tropical depression Cindy is expected to produce 2 to 4 inches with local amounts from northern Louisiana to western Tennessee into Kentucky and central Appalachia. There's rain to continue and that's splash flooding across the region, some of which could be left winter, especially across Louisiana, southeastern Arkansas. And looking at rainfall totals, 2 miles east of Ocean Springs, Mississippi, got 12.3 inches of rain. At the Kessel Forest Basin, Biloxi, 8.71 inches of rain. Gulfport, Biloxi, 8.58 inches of rain. Wiggins got 8.5 inches of rain in Mississippi. Pascagoula got 5.38 inches of rain. Navarre, Florida got 8.3 inches of rain. Pensacola Regional got 8.28 inches of rain. Johnson Beach, 3 miles north had 8 inches of rain. Milton Whitefield, NES at 6.36 inches of rain. New Orleans, Mustang had 4.08 inches of rain. And Prattville, Alabama had 6.8 inches of rain. Wow! This is going to be the same stuff that's going to be moving toward us on Saturday, but we're not going to get as much rain as... And we got hazard weather outlook made low risk on us. Severe thunderstorm Friday afternoon in the interior. And showers and thunderstorms could produce locally heavy rainfall during Friday night and Saturday morning. These could produce pockets of urban and poor drainage flooding. All right, looking at forecast discussion. Warm front of passage tonight was on the warm and humid air on Friday. That's right. Along with the threat of heavy rain and shifts with a remnants of Cindy. The cold front will stall across New England Saturday before moving offshore Saturday night, and seasonally warm and less humid conditions Sunday will be followed by cold, somewhat unsettled weather for early next week. Left-over sea breezes are beginning to push offshore, mixing conditions across the area. Surface warm front is still taking its time as it currently located across central Pennsylvania and New Jersey. This front will begin to move northward over the next several hours, and one thing to watch is a convection firing across central Pennsylvania and upstate New York along the head of the warm front. These storms will continue to develop and move from the towards the southeast, aiming per mid-level flow. This bulk of the precipitation should remain in the south of the area, however, cannot rule out not facilitate showers. Tonight, cloud cover will increase. A warm front will push about the region tonight, 850 millibar. WAA will take hold temperatures warm overnight from 13 Celsius to 18 Celsius. This combined overcast skies will keep temperature more mild than previous nights and lows in the mid-60s. The exponential system will turn to the winds in a more southwestern direction, resulting in an increase in low level moisture and streaming LJ. Increase in K values combined with Showalters dropping them below zero may result in fewer scattered showers. Has confidence with over the pack will be the nose LJ. The only caveat is that upper level ridge will remain over the regional will limit anything become widespread at 7 short wave won't approach until Friday. Aside from warm frontal passage and shower activity, they have focused on increase the low level moisture points over. Night will be on the rise, reaching up to 60s by daybreak and Friday. This may result in random fog and stratus, especially across the south coast of ocean temperatures are still in the low 60s. And what I'm thinking. Terrific Thursday today, hot and humid tomorrow, Cindy's rain for Saturday, and Sunday pick of the weekend. So if you got any outdoor activities for the weekend, my best bet will be Sunday. And tonight's lows will be 62 to 68 degrees, and tomorrow's highs 83 to 88 degrees. And if you got plans for the Cape Downs, 75 will be the temperature. Friday and Saturday will be have rain and 75, and Sunday pick the week with 77.5 degrees. And if you're going to Fenway Park for the Sox Angels Friday, it will be 80 degrees Saturday, rain 77, and Sunday at light with 82 degrees. And if you're going to the beach, the air temperature is 86 degrees on the ocean, water temperature 58, 64 degrees. So you're going to be fine tomorrow. Just keep your eyes sky to showers and thunderstorms. All right, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Tonight, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 a.m. and Chris House with a low at 64 degrees. Southwest about 69 miles of anticipation, 20%. Friday, slight chance of showers and thunderstorms with a heavy rain. Areas fall before 9 a.m. Most of the gusts about 84 degrees. South about 6 to 40 miles gust side, 26 miles an hour anticipation, 20%. Friday night, showers and thunderstorms, then showers will possibly a thunderstorm after 3 a.m. Some of the storms will heavy rain, patch back over 1 a.m. Otherwise, most of the gusts about 30 degrees. Southwest about 8 to 30 miles chance. High 60%. With the gust high at 26 miles an hour. New rain months less than 10 time miles possible thunderstorms. For Saturday, showers likely to possibly a thunderstorm before 3 p.m. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 3 p.m. Thunderstorms with heavy rain. Patch back before 10 a.m. west. Clouds by 81 degrees west about 9 miles an hour. Anticipation 70%. New rain months 10 to 10 coordinates and high miles possible thunderstorms. Starting at chance of showers mainly before 8 p.m. Putty clouds by 61 degrees. West about 6 miles an hour. Anticipation 30%. Sunday, sunny podcast by 82 about 38 degrees. Monday, most sunny podcast by the 79 about 37 degrees. Tuesday, church out, putty center the most podcast by the 76 about 37 degrees. Translation 5%. Wednesday, most sunny podcast by the 77 about 37 degrees. And for Thursday, church out, most sunny about 79 degrees and translation 30%. Peters, what a phrase of the day. To be a much humid tomorrow. That's great for the Peter Channel 6 o'clock news on this June 22nd, 2017 on Thursday evening. I'm Peter J. Wilson. You have a good evening, goodbye, and I'll see you at 11 o'clock for Land Airport. We all have a good evening.